Okay, follow-up video on the Scion XB with the leak. So we're back here with the ultrasonic leak detector, and let's go back to where we could not find a leak before. Right there, I could hear it hissing in my ears. So this was from the last video where you could see up inside there the oil spot. Under static pressure, when this was first put into use, it could not hear or pick up this leak up inside here. And it's really small, but under static conditions, when the coil was cold, it could not pick up the leak under vacuum. It could not pick up the leak with refrigerant in it while it was cold at static pressure at 60 or 70 psi. But it would pick up the leak after running it with the coil. When it was running and the coil got hot, the pressure went up. It now can pick up the leak. I can hear the leak now. And before, let's see if the other leak detector could pick it up now. So let's get this. And this is setting my thing off because it's chirping and it uses a vacuum pump. So let's see what this picks up now. So where are we at? I'm about 1 inch away from that leak. You can see right there, my tip is about 1 inch away from that leak. Now, let's try something else. The ultrasonic leak detector can pick up that leak and hear it about 8 inches away. My H10 that has a weak dial that's like 6 years old that needs to be replaced cannot pick it up from 1 inch away. Now we're going to use the Strats that's less than a year old, so it has a good sensor even though my battery is down to 22%. I have it on cloud hunting mode. So let's see what our Strats does. Now remember, this is sitting now for a while. Let's see what the pressure is at on the high side. So on the high side we're at 126 psi, and let's get rid of this annoying beeping. Okay, and let's get back here. So let's get this. This is where the ultrasonic leak detector area. We went this far away from the ultrasonic leak detector. And the Strats picks up nothing. Okay, so that's about 8 inches away from the leak. So now let's get up to the leak, about 1 inch away, right there. That is where the H10 was. And nothing. And I'm just sitting there. And that leak is so big that when the car was running, the oil was coming out and bubbles of refrigerant was coming out. Now let me move up closer. Let's get right to the leak, right there. I'm like 1/4 inch away from the leak right now. I'm right at the leak. Nothing. Well, there'll be guys on YouTube say, oh wow, you're in the cloud hunting mode. Well, let's get out of the cloud hunting mode. And I'm on super. So let's get back here again. The ultrasonic leak detector picked it up from right here. Nothing. Okay. Let's get a little closer. Okay, now I'm right at the fitting. I'm 1 inch away from the leak. Right there. I'm 1 inch away from the leak. Nothing. What's our pressure? 119 psi. So let me move up and touch the leak. Right there. Right where the bubbles are coming out at. There. Now I'm touching the leak. Nothing. So, dynamically, this leaks. The H10 could not pick this up. The Strats could not pick this up in cloud hunting mode or super. this is one of those leaks. Other than the Ultrasonic got a little pickup from 8 inches away. This is one of those setups where the leak stops at a certain temperature or pressure and it doesn't leak no more. All right, so that doesn't mean any one is better than the other. UV just happened to be the shining star, pardon the pun, of finding the leak in this particular one. And let's go back to the UV light. And let me zoom in. Here, I'll zoom in for you. Let's see if we could focus. I don't think I could focus through, but you can see with the UV light. It appears the Ultrasonic and the UV leak detector are the winners. The UV with the trace eye definitely found this leak much easier and faster than any of the other methods. The Ultrasonic picked it up a little bit, and both leak detectors failed. And let me get us, we're getting seasick here and dizzy because I can't focus. Both leak detectors, and this is not focusing. Both leak detectors are not doing a good job. So I'll recover this refrigerant out. We will change this condenser and I'll be back on this one.